Put in the hard work, let's go champ. Getting it straight out the dirt, let's go champ. Glory awaits you, let's go champ. And your private jet too, let's go champ. Proud of you, baby. That's right. Saturday training, who got cars to the side, who got the girls with blue eyes, who about for zooms and ties, who about flying Jacob and Rolex watch, Adrian Bowler just locked at the niggas game. Got a lot of heart and can't be tamed. Naturally Eddie Hearn taking over the game. Charles Penn, Derek Anderson, Anthony Joshua, Brian B.E., Team Ryan Garcia, Dennis McCann, Team Formula Road players, Ben McCann, Edwards, Devin Haney, Ben Whittaker, Black Thunder, let's go champ. Put in the hard work, let's go champ. Getting it straight out the dirt, let's go champ. Glory awaits you, let's go champ. And your private jet too, let's go champ.
Outro, baby, outro. Da-da, island sheep. We got Benjamin Bugsy of the Big Six Man. Bugsy Siegler, found in Las Vegas. Got Mike Wilson, Tyson. Got Shadow Briggs, got Really Gold. Got Shadow motherfucking Tuna, baby. Outro all day, dog. Silverboy Records and Silverboy Records and Silverboy Records and
yeah. So we just had Jaron Boots Enos had a fight. Yeah. They said it's his second lackluster performance. Yeah, so it's his second lackluster performance. I mean, the first fight, I think he had a rematch with the dude, didn't he? He had a rematch with the same dude. He was definitely weight trained, yeah. Like when I saw him, I didn't even know it was him on the first fight. I was thinking it was the other dude. What's his name? Frank Martin. Frank the Ghost Martin. And then when I looked carefully, I said, no, that's Jaron Boots Ennis. He lost so much weight. His eyes were sunken into his head. Didn't even look like him. And then he fought in the pocket. He didn't fight how he fought in this last fight. Yeah? He was up close, toe-to-toe, this kind of style. He never fights like that. So anyway, they said it's his second lackluster performance. I mean, I think he's so good. Jaron Boots Ennis is so good. They think he's always going to dominate and humiliate everyone, you see. But it was a good fight, man. Enos was very good, man. He put the dude down. He put some good punches together. What more do they want him to do? Yeah? What more can he do than that? Yeah? And then he's got this punch, man. He's got like this kind of overhand punch, but he does it very close up. Spice Baby, thank you very much, Spice Baby. He's got like this overhand punch, but he does it very close up, like he's right next to you, just kind of goes clap. Yeah? And Jeremy in this is very good. I'm sorry, I'm trying to sort something out here. Because that version of the theme song is the wrong one. What's it called again? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm saying he's so good. They think he's gonna humiliate everyone. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there we go. KLG. Then Eddie Hearn spoke. not now people will fight him. Yeah, when Eddie Hearn was questioned about the second lackluster performance, Eddie gives a clue. He said now people will fight him. So I'm wondering if maybe he's not fighting to the best of his ability because people are trying to avoid him. Yeah, people are trying to avoid him. So now he looks beatable. People will fight him. And that's actually what they said about AJ. Like, as soon as AJ lost that bad to Daniel Dubois, everybody wanted to fight him. Do you know what I mean? But after he knocked out Ngannou, no one wanted to fight him. But after Daniel Dubois, everybody was stepping up to fight him. So that's how that goes. Anthony Yard is a free agent, free from Frank Warren. We've got old interview with Manny Stewart. He says diet is a very big part of being a great boxer. Julio Cesar Chavez diet was pasta, seafood, fruit and water. Yeah. I mean, if you see Julio Cesar Chavez, man, he's still like in good condition. Yeah, you can see the face, everything looks good. He hasn't kind of bloated out and got too fat. Yeah, because there was some boxing Hall of Fame or whatever, yeah, earlier this year or maybe late last year. And he was there, but he wanted to speak to him. He's employing kisses, yeah. You can see he's still in good shape. He probably could come back for a fight if he wanted to, because he's in good condition. But like you said, yeah, Manny Stewart said diet is very important, of course. Yeah, if you start eating burgers and all of that, man, you're just gonna bloat up. The white bread will make you bloated. Yeah. So he eats pasta, seafood and fruit and just water. But you see, to eat that kind of diet, man, you have to be very, very disciplined and serious. And everyone's not going to be serious. But that's what he's one of the all-time greats, isn't it? Julio Cesar Chavez. February 22nd, Zhang ready to fight Dubois. I mean, I haven't even had time to check out what AJ's injury is, yeah? AJ's injured, so the fight's the rematch is cancelled. Yeah. Some people think he's not injured. He's just been advised. He's just been advised to avoid the rematch. Oh, also, yeah, I saw an Instagram video with Shannon Briggs. Shannon Briggs was being interviewed, and they said, "Do you think AJ should retire?" And like he does this facial expression, like, "Are you serious? Are you crazy?" He said, "No, he shouldn't. He should continue. He lost one fight, big deal. You got to continue." Which is exactly what AJ's attitude is. Yeah. Because like once you retire, you don't know. Yeah, you retire, it's hard to come back. Do you know what I mean? Once you retire, it's hard to come back. Maybe your focus will go. I mean, you might have good intentions of taking a breather and coming back, but then once you kind of even take a rest, if you're not focused on the gym, yeah, you don't know where your attention can go, and people always want to pull you in a different direction, yeah. And then once they pull you in that direction, and your focus is gone, that's it. You might never come back to be the same person. Like this dude is gonna fight. This dude is gonna fight who's going to fight John Jones. What's his name? I can't even pronounce the name. Stoik. Looks like a kind of Yugoslavian name. Is this a Croatian? Yeah, it looks like a Croatian name. This guy. He said he took a layoff from fighting. He really didn't have no interest in watching UFC. He said, his friends would follow their fights, but he wasn't really interested. So he said, you never followed the sport at all. He said, well, people kept texting me, so I had to answer back the texts. Do you know what I mean? Some people are like that. Like even George Foreman. When George Foreman retired after the Muhammad Ali fight, he had no interest in boxing. He didn't even watch the sport. He just went to the church. And then when he came back, to become second time heavyweight champion of the world, oldest heavyweight champion of the world, and he fought that guy, then he wasn't interested. Do you know what I mean? Okay, what else? Andre Ward interviews Mike Tyson. So when you went to prison, you had $15 million. And when you came out, you had 300 million. Who was bringing you the contracts? Andre Ward asked. Don King, Mike answers. Andre looks astounded. I mean, like, Don King has got this image, of being like this crook. I think he's a crook, and he admitted it himself. Because when I asked him about stealing Muhammad Ali's money, he said, if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have any money to rob. That's literally what he said. But still, So he went into jail with $15 million, and when he came out, because of the contracts he signed in prison from Don King, he had $300 million. So like Don King has got this image of being the most corrupt man in boxing, but like he made the first sporting millionaire. The first sporting millionaire was Muhammad Ali. He was the first sporting millionaire before any of these golfers or any of those people. Muhammad Ali was the first sporting millionaire made by Don King. And then also I was talking to this guy on YouTube years ago. That could have been about 2011 or something like that. And I was saying all this stuff about Don King. And he actually was a Don King fighter. He said, no, Don King paid me. He said, Don King paid me. He had nothing bad to say about Don King. He said Don King paid him every penny. So I think he had, what's his name? Lonnie Davis. Lonnie Davis, he had 19 pro fights. And he was a good prospect. But I think he lost his 20th fight. And then he didn't come back for whatever reason. He retired, but he had 19 pro fights, and Don King paid him every penny. Then he was just working as a sparring partner. I think he was 50 something years old. And if you looked at him, he was about 27 because of the training, and the diet and everything. He looked like he was about 27. He's 50 years old. Going to prison with $15 million and come up with 300 million. Wow. Imagine that. And they're surrounded by people who ain't got nothing. When they come out, they don't even know what they're going to do. They've got nowhere to live. And you got $300 million. And guess you reap what you sow. Daniel Dubois and little brother training in the front yard with their trainers. Young Dubois looks promising. I saw the video. He's training at home in the front yard. You see the big gates in front of the mansion. And both of them have got their own personal trainers. Young Dubois looks good. Slipping punches. He's going to be good, man. That's if he can take a punch, because you might have all the skills, but then when someone hits you, you get knocked out. So we'll see how that goes. But young Dubois looks good, man. Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois match cancelled. Right, this is Mike Tyson fight week. So Mike's gonna fight Jake Paul. Yeah. I hope it's a serious fight, man. Because like when Mike was gonna fight Roy Jones, it was all built up to be serious, but it wasn't serious, man. I don't think Mike really wanted to hit Roy Jones in the head. Yeah, he might have put some heavy body shot on him, but he didn't really want to hit him to the head. Yeah. But this Jake Paul match, I don't know. He says it's serious. We will see. But he's training very serious. It looks very serious. So let's see what happens. See, the thing is, yeah, now Jake Paul's definitely going to come out and try and destroy Mike. He's going to try. Like when Jake Paul is in that ring and it's for real and he's opposite Mike Tyson, you know, whatever he was thinking before, this is real now, man. You're in the ring with Mike Tyson. Is he really trying to knock you out? What's Jake thinking? Oh my God, I'm really here now. This is not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke anymore. This is real, man. So he's got to be serious, man, or Mike might knock him out. Do you know what I mean? But then again, you never know. He might go into the fight with attitude. I just want to be in the ring with this legend. I just want to connect my name to this legend. Yeah? Or he might be serious. You don't know. Because remember when Logan fought Floyd, yeah? That wasn't supposed to be a real fight. Because at one time, Floyd hit him and his legs buckled and he kind of held him up. He held up Logan Paul. Do you know what I mean? In the exhibition match. Then at one stage, Logan must have been like, oh, fuck it. And he really went up. He really tried to knock out Floyd and he couldn't do it. Well, so Jake might be like, yeah, let me really knock out Mike. You know what I mean? Let me really knock him out. But Mike says he's serious. He wants to do it for the older people. Show that 58 isn't old. He's not finished. Yeah. I mean, he's really doing some rigorous training. I'm surprised he can even manage it. Not because of the age, but because of the smoking. You know what I mean? He smokes. Yeah? So, you know, how could your lungs cope with that? But he's used to it. Like he said I've been doing this from a very early age, man. He's used to it. So let's see, man. As good as Jake Paul is, I mean, I do think Jake Paul's a very good fighter. But like, you know, he hasn't been hit by a proper heavyweight, yeah? He's been hit by all kind of MMA fighters and, no disrespect, Tyron Woodley, yeah? But Tyron Woodley's not Mike Tyson, man. It's different hit, man. If you get hit by like a proper ex-professional fighter, Mike Tyson, Shannon Briggs, Lennox Lewis, yeah? Even Frank Bruno, yeah? If you get hit by them kind of people, Riddick Bowe, David Tua, what? If he can take them kind of claps, he can't take them kind of, no he can't. Because these proper ex-professional fighters, yeah? There you go. Like say if he was to fight David Haye hit him. Or even if he said, oh, let me fight Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's finished now. Yeah, I think I can beat him. He's finished now. He's not the same. Deontay Wilder hit him, he'll be finished, man. Alex in the building. Yeah? Right, so that's it now. This Mike Tyson business is this week, man. Thanks for the gift badge, Alex. Thank you very much. Yeah, Mike Tyson's this week, man. So I really hope Mike is serious, yeah? And I hope, yeah, Mike knocks him out. And it's not just some silly... I think Mike's got to knock him out, man. Yeah? Thanks for the likes, Alex. Yeah? Because personally, I think they're bringing Mike to be sacrificed. That's what I think. Some kind of sacrifice. Because Jake Paul is like the new face of boxing, new face of entertainment that's bringing these people who we don't know, the faceless people behind the scenes who's getting all the money. Yeah? So Jake's job is to destroy Mike and then stand on the shoulders of the giant go higher and higher and bring more money. Yeah, morning, Alex, man. Calvin Ford says he caught Gervonta Tank Davis taking peds before Ryan Garcia fight. That's why they split. Wow. Yeah, I was about to say what's going on with this boxing match. Yeah, man. It's gonna be. I really hope it's a serious fight. I think it will be though. Yeah, because even before I came on, like I was on Instagram and Mike was. I saw some video. Mike was talking to some kind of these comedy people, and he had a boom mic on a stick. But you see, Mike was like, really, he must have just finished training or something, and you see, the guy was kind of telling jokes. Yeah. He said, "What are you going to do after the fight?" Mike says, "I eat ice cream." He said, "What ice cream?" He said, "Any ice cream." Yeah? And the guy said, "Oh, I like ice cream sandwiches." So Mike shook his hand and he said, "Please leave." The guy quickly jumped up. You know what I mean? Even he was very polite and he's talking calmly. When Mike says, "Please leave," he's getting pissed off and he might clap you. You know what I mean? Please leave. And these prankster people, this nonsense. They don't respect nobody. They don't respect no one's space. I don't know, man. This nonsense. They don't respect nobody. They don't respect no one's space. I don't know, man. Yeah. So Calvin Ford now he's split. He says Gervonta Tank Davis was taking pets before the Ryan Garcia fight. I mean, I don't even know why Tank got rid of him, man. I mean, I'm only guessing, yeah, because the fight flopped. The fight he was supposed to have in December flopped, so Tank really probably got rid of him because of that. Yeah, we don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I'm just surmising. Yeah, some of these trainers they get to this level now where they don't even want to do anything anymore. They would tell somebody else to go and do it. I'm not saying he did. He will just sit down and point his finger and somebody else will do pads with Tank and he won't do it anymore. I don't know, man. Like I said, if you do you know how much they're getting? I don't know, I really don't know, to be honest. One thing I know for sure, Tank is very serious, man. If you don't think you're doing your job, they get rid of you. Yeah, he's very serious about his career. Like when he was best friends with Adrian Broner, yeah, and Adrian Broner was not serious and tried to pull him down a bad road, going to clubs. Yeah, maybe the trainer spoke to him, and Tank got rid of Broner. He said, "I'm sorry, I can't be your friend anymore." Broner was in tears, man. He couldn't believe it. Yeah, you have to do that, man. Okay, Tank and Clarissa Shields got beef. She says Tank bit Floyd's hand. What? Oh, she said Tank bit Floyd's hand that grew him up and helped him. He is a was it a foot midget? No, sorry, a 5 foot midget. Clarissa Shields says he's a 5 foot midget. Tank is an absolute beast. Yeah, Tank is a beast, man. And it's amazing. Yeah, she's saying he's a 5 foot midget, but this 5 foot dude is the hottest property in boxing. And talking about 5 foot midgets, I don't know, I don't even know how I got there. No, I saw the name. It was Pancho Villa or Pancho Villa, however they pronounce it, yeah? What's this guy's name again? This Welsh boxer. I can't remember his name for a minute. So anyway, he's fighting this boxer. This guy was a big name in boxing. Yeah. Then they said Pancho Villa beat him. So I started to research Pancho Villa. So Pancho Villa or Villa, however you want to pronounce it, he was like a great Filipino world champion. Like before Manny Pacquiao, he was the Manny Pacquiao of his day, Pancho Villa, and he was just 5 foot tall. The dude was 5 foot tall. Yeah? He was 5 foot tall and he beat the Welsh dude who was an absolute legend in the sport. He said he could knock out people twice his weight and all of that. For the minute I can't remember his name. It'll come back to me in a minute. Yeah, so this Pancho Villa, I think he could even be 4 foot something, but he was definitely 5 foot. And then he went to the dentist, and he died He died after getting a tooth removed from the dentist. Ain't that crazy? You could be fighting all these people, then you go to the dentist for what you think is routine, and he dies from the dentist. Pancho Villa. 5 foot tall. So anyway, she said he's a 5 foot midget. She said, fuck Tank. She yelled in the interview, go and win some belts. Tank says Clarissa looks like a French Tank says Clarissa looks like a French bulldog. Yeah. Well, I didn't know they had beef, man. She says Tank bit Floyd's hand that grew him up and helped him. Really? Floyd just focused on himself, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, you see so many great fighters in the Mayweather gym, and they don't amount to nothing. They all leave, they all complain. First was Adrian Broner. I mean, how many videos have you seen in the Mayweather gym with all these promising fighters, then nothing comes of them? I mean, what's this new dude's name? Anyway, this new young dude, man. That I was saying, as soon as he wins the world title, and he looked like his career is going somewhere, and because he's young, he's only 18, he's going to be the youngest person ever to win a title, then Floyd will think, hold on, I gotta sabotage this dude's career, and he'll be trying to leave. And then, like, what, last month, they already say that he's leaving or something, or he's promoting a fight without Floyd. So I was like, uh-oh, look, the cracks are already appearing. Yeah, he didn't even won the world title yet, and already the cracks are appearing. Why is he promoting his own fight? Why isn't he promoting the fight with Floyd? Okay, we got Ike. How do you pronounce that? Ibuchi. Ibuchi. Sorry for the pronunciation. So yeah, he's back. 7th of December. Yeah, he's back 7th of December. Now this guy was a serious fighter, man, in the 90s. Even up into the 2000s, because I remember he was coming up, I was watching his fights, he was beating everyone, yeah? And like, you know, you had two kind of very serious, like kind of Mike Tyson style imitators. One was David Tua, and one was Ike Ibuchi, yeah? This guy was really good, man. He fashioned himself like Mike, the black shorts, the black boots. I mean, he was just like Mike for real, man. Yeah? And then when they was making a lot of fuss about Klitschko, I was saying, well, if Klitschko's so tough, if Klitschko's so bad, why you don't fight Ike Ibuchi? Then somebody put in the comments, oh, he's in prison. He's in prison? So yeah, he ran over his son. What? So I researched it, yeah. So apparently he got like some kind of mental disorder or something, they say. And he calls himself Mr. President, yeah, because in Nigeria, the president is like the biggest star. So everybody wants to be the president, yeah. So in the gym, everyone had to call him the president. And then one person was like, I'm not calling him no president. He broke his leg with something. So then the story was something his wife or whatever. So he ran over the car, he ran the kid over, something like that. So obviously he went to prison for 20 years or something. Yeah? But like I'm saying, this guy was the real McQuay, man. This guy was real Mike Tyson, bruv. Like if he had fought Mike Tyson and Mike Tyson were on his A game, he would have beaten Mike Tyson for sure. But anyway, he's back now, yeah? He's 50 years old and he's fighting on the 7th of December. He beat Chris Bird. He beat Chris Bird. He beat a lot of top people, man. But he didn't win the world title. He beat David Tua. Let's see what he can do, man. And if he can win, but he didn't win the world title, he beat David Tua. Let's see what he can do, man. And if he can win, you know what I mean, they can put him in this new kind of Lennox Lewis comeback thing. Yeah? If he can win, he could be in that kind of situation, yeah? Lennox Lewis, Shannon Briggs, Mike Tyson. I mean, Hakeem Rackman, he's doing a lot of talking, so I know he wants to be back in it. And I'm sure James Toney, even though he wasn't a genuine heavyweight in those days, James Toney will probably want to get involved. Yeah? David Haye wants to come back. Maybe David Haye will be involved. Crawford said to be retiring if he can't get Canelo. Yeah, so Crawford, he just really kind of wants to cement his legacy with Canelo. And if he can't get that fight, he'll retire. Right, this is just a new era of Mike Tyson, Mike says in an interview. Sounds serious, yeah. This, because he's interviewing, like they're just talking like the Jake Paul fight. He said, this is just a new era of Mike Tyson, says Mike in the interview. And he was serious. Yeah? So, I said, signed some $100 million deal. I'm not quite sure how it goes because it's not properly acknowledged, yeah? Then when Mike Tyson was going to fight Jake, Lennox Lewis said, yeah, I wouldn't mind fighting him too. He'll let you know that he's ready to fight, yeah? And then after that, he signed a $100 million deal, so something's going to happen soon. Conor Benn cleared of all drug allegations after 2 years. Yeah. Now cleared to fight who he wants. Yeah. ES, Ellie Seckbach meets with Tank on Tank's 30th birthday. Happy birthday, champ. Yeah. I saw that, man. I like Ellie Seckbach. So he done a nice little interview. Yeah. The Tank's ready to fight everyone and anyone. I don't know how serious this is because these two got beef. Eddie Hearn versus Oscar De La Hoya. Eddie Hearn says if Turki Al-Sheikh brings out the checkbook, he's ready to get his head punched in by Oscar De La Hoya. But don't mug me off with 10 million. Yeah, that. If Turki Al-Sheikh offers him 10 million, he's mugging him off. 10 million is being mugged off. Then I think I saw Oscar after Oscar De La Hoya said he would fight him for free. But I'm sure Eddie Hearn said he had some kind of boxing career. But before people could say it, he said, oh, I wasn't very good. Taking over the boxing game now, you see. So the Americans don't like him because, like, he's treading on their toes, man. Yeah, fights that would have been staged in America, American promoters. Now it's Britain, man. Like I said, like a lot of American fighters now want to base themselves here. A lot of American sparring partners want to base themselves here. I can't remember the dude's name. He wants to base himself here. He was a Anthony Joshua sparring partner. He was in the training camp before the Daniel Dubois fight. That dude wants to base himself here. baby Jarrell Miller wants to base himself here. He's trying to buy a flat. What's that guy's name? He was a sparring partner for Tyson Fury. Nicholas Asbury. Yeah. He was in and out of the UK. Yeah, a lot of them want to work. Also, that commentator, Radio Rahim, he's based here now. Wow. I can imagine all boxing, everyone's come here now. Because I think in America also, like MMA, UFC has taken over. Do you know what I mean? Like UFC, Dana White, then there's other MMA bodies. Do you know what I mean? So the boxing is here now. Conor McGregor says to Derek Chisora, me versus Manny Pacquiao. Me versus Manny in Saudi Arabia. Manny supposed to come up to my weight considering it's his sport. That's what a man would do, not a mouse. That's what a man would do, not what a mouse would do. Manny already owes me 8 million. Was signed to my management company. I did not honor his deal. Wow, that's a problem, isn't it? Yeah. Conor says to Derek Chisora, me versus Manny Pacquiao. Me versus Manny in Saudi Arabia. Manny's supposed to come up to my weight considering it's his sport. That's what a man would do, not what a mouse would do. So he's calling him a mouse, yeah? Manny already owes me 8 million. Was signed to my management company but did not honor the deal. Mike Tyson talks about being bullied in school, not going to school, beating people up, stabbed someone. Yeah, man, I like Mike's interviews. He has some good interviews. Yeah. So, yeah, he was saying he didn't like going to school because he would get bullied. Yeah. And they asked him about his pigeon. So he had a pigeon. The guy took his pigeon, popped off the pigeon's head and threw it at him. Yeah. So then Mike started fighting. He beat the guy up. He realized he was good. And then some of the people who used to bully him were like, fight him, fight him, fight him. He'd fight everyone and beat them up. Yeah. Like he said, he stabbed someone. And then I know he shot someone. Well, I don't know. Because it's in the movie, man. I got the movie, the Mike Tyson movie, starring Michael Jai White. So all the people around him supposed to be his friends, cheating him up to do something. He let off the shot. And he look around for his friends, or run off and left him. Because that's what friends do, don't they? Mike really does some good interviews, man, because he's honest. He doesn't care, he just tells the truth, man. Wow. Anyway, that's it, man. Thank you for any comments. Thanks to Alex for your comments, your contribution, and the gift. Yeah, man, so the fight's going down this week, man. Fight's going down this week, man. I hope it's a serious fight. Yeah? So, like, Mike Tyson's there is some kind of sacrifice, yeah? And the idea is that after he destroys Mike, who's coming to 60, he'll stand on Mike's shoulders, and then he'll be like the face of boxing or whatever. And he'll be bringing in millions and billions for whoever it is behind the scene. So let's see if Mike can upset that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'm off.